Hello guys, and welcome to the testing of the Dereck Tafuma live show. So basically I'm just testing this out to see if it works. I'm not sure if the people on Periscope will be able to hear me because the microphone that I'm using I think is a little bit broken. I've ordered 2 microphones this afternoon, so I should be getting them tomorrow. One of the microphones is going to go on the iPad, because right now I'm using these headphones, these earpieces for the microphone for the iPad, but I want a proper microphone like one of these, so I'm gonna have that. Then the other microphone is here on the YouTube live, and then I've got the other microphone on the iPad. The iPad is recording the podcast on GarageBand. Then I've got the main microphone here connected to the Facebook Live, to the Mac, and then obviously the Periscope on the phone here. Although the Periscope picture doesn't look too good, I think I need to improve that. So basically the show is going to be recorded on 4 different platforms at the same time, because I think it saves time. So the different platforms are 1, YouTube; 2, Facebook; 3, Periscope; and the 4th one is the podcast using GarageBand. So what am I using on YouTube? On YouTube, I'm just using the YouTube app on my iPad, and on Facebook, I'm using the eCam Live application, which is a desktop application for YouTube Live. And what I like about it is you're able to do quite a number of things with it. For the podcast, I'm using GarageBand. GarageBand is an app which comes with the iPad from the iOS App Store. And then for Periscope, I'm using the Periscope app, and we know that Periscope was bought by Twitter, so Periscope is actually a Twitter. I think I can do better hiding some of these microphones. They look a little bit clumsy, but like I said, it's a test, and I'm not going to be on it for more than 5 minutes because I'm just testing it. But I want to see how it's gonna turn out. In fact, tomorrow when I get the other 2 microphones, I'm going to have a much better way of testing, of finding out. So I'll do another test. Okay, so why am I doing this? So the reason I'm doing this, and I've got 2 people on Periscope now and 1 person on YouTube. The reason I'm doing this is it's very difficult to talk about a lot of things when you're a writer. Okay, there are limitations. You might be writing a book on something, and then current events are doing something else, and so you end up not able to include some of those things in a book. But with a show, you can talk about anything. And the reason I want to talk about anything and everything is because in Africa, for example, we've got quite a number of good things, but there are also things that need to be discussed. Those things that need to be discussed can only be discussed on a platform where you are doing a show instead of, I'm going to correct testing there on Facebook. So you're doing a show instead of doing a dedicated blog or something. The show helps you to touch on anything. So you could touch on current events, on what's happening around the world, on what's happening in Africa. The last time I tried to do this, I was using too many applications on one gadget, and that brought up a few problems, okay, because I think it just got overwhelmed and some things were not recording when I thought they were recording. Yeah, so just give me a like on YouTube if you can hear me clearly. Give us a like on Facebook Live, and give us a heart on Periscope, because I want to see if you are able to, if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, put a thumbs down, then I'll know that you cannot hear me. Okay, so I think my 5 minutes is up, because I started this so on my Facebook it's already 6 minutes, on YouTube it's almost 6, here it's over 6 on Periscope. So I think I'm gonna stop for now, guys. I'll see you again later when I do. Thank you for that thumbs up. Let me see who. Oh, you can't see, so I'll need to log in maybe to my computer to see if there are any comments as well, and if I can answer to those comments. So what I'll do is later on, because I've got 2 good microphones, I will do a Facebook live and a YouTube live, and then I can try to record on my for my iPad. But the Periscope, guys, you'll have to wait until tomorrow, because I'm waiting for those 2 microphones, or those 2 good ones, which I can then use for the phone, for the Periscope, and the GarageBand, and the Facebook Live, and the YouTube. Okay, so thank you for listening, guys. I will see you in the next one. And here